Ooh, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh man, that coffee, man. That coffee is off the chain, man. Gotta have it, You feel me? It's your boy Musa, man. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Shout out to Ticket TV, Karl, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Kicking the Winston Miles, LC Putty the Catcher, J.D. Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johns. Yo, NOI. I should be holding that thing down on the tube. Hey, follow in, check in tonight, man. Across the line. I don't know what time it come on. It come on probably 9 o'clock Central. Our time, or probably 10. But yeah, check them out, man. Cross the Line Radio, man. But it all makes sense now. It makes sense now. Every time. I mean, every time, boy. I used to think it was the accusations that Bean had with the colonial bread. You feel me? And every time he went to Denver and showed out, because he showed out every time he played Denver for some reason, man. And I tell you, I see the reason why, man. The V revealed some things years later in his career. All right, but check this out, though. Check this out. It said Kobe Bryant had beef with a Hall of Fame coach. Who could that be? Kobe Bryant held a grudge against the Hall of Fame coach, George Karl, after he benched him in the fourth quarter at an All-Star game at the Madison Square Garden. For y'all remember that? Mike and Kobe going against each other. Ooh, I was in the Navy when that was going on. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't partake into that NBA festivities. I believe we were underway, and we didn't come back and report to after the All-Star game, I believe. But you know, it says for a player like Kobe Bryant, it doesn't take much to get him motivated to defeat an opposing team. He had many battles with other future Hall of Famers, but one most people don't seem to remember is how he was once triggered by an All-Star game to make sure he'd never let George Karl get the better of him in a playoff series. It started back in 1998, like I said, in Madison Square Garden. Bryant's first All-Star game. We only averaged 15.4 points per game coming off the bench for the majority of the season. Bryant earned their way in the starting shooting guard spot in the Western Conference. I think he got voted in, if I'm not mistaken. At 19 years old, Bryant showed he was more than ready for the bright lights that most fans assumed the game would be passing the torch moment between Bryant and his idol, Michael Jordan. The two went toe-to-toe through the first three quarters, with Bryant finishing with 22 in 18 minutes while Jordan had 22 in 27 minutes. The game was a 23-point blowout heading into the fourth quarter, but Jordan still checked back in the game. The same can be said for Bryant, as he was benched the entire quarter. So you know that put the Black Mamba in a real fucked up mood. Oh, really? He ain't gonna admit that though, but I'm like, oh, really? These people getting their oohs and ahs out here, you gonna take me out the game, man. But when Brian was asked if he was disappointed he never got back in the game, he kept it professional. Nah, I just really want to come out here and have some fun. And have fun, it was able to reset it a little bit, Brian said. But when asked about it 20 years later, he appeared on the episode of the Knucklehead podcast of Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. Brian's answer was very different. It was anti what he had almost. George Karl in later years became my motivation every time we played against the Denver Nuggets. To never let them win a playoff series because he didn't play me in entire fourth quarter of that game. And he was true to his word too, wasn't he? And the 3 times Brian faced the Nuggets in the playoff, Karl's team head coach, the Nuggets never won a series. They would get swept by the Lakers in 2008, losing 6 games in the Western Conference Finals in 2009, and losing 7 games in the first round of the 2012 playoffs. They had 7. They was in 7-game series in 2012. In them 3 series, Kobe Bryant averaged 32 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Good gracious God. I didn't know they won 7 games with Denver. So didn't. And George Karl never won. And what you get for not putting the mama back in the game? Oh, y'all probably would have had a championship. Nah, but y'all got one now though, can't trip. But it ain't with it ain't with you though. Oh man, that's messed up. So that motivated the Bean. I'm talking about every time he played Denver, period, he used to clown. Especially when he got the accusation with the little European girl. That really, man, he had I don't give a fuck moments out in Denver. Killing them. Killing them. Killing them. Y'all remember them games, homie? You feel me? That's why Kobe Bean is the truth, homie. The truth. Kobe said, nah, it didn't bother me, man. Just, I just come have fun. Hell yeah. It motivates me every goddamn day. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This your boy Shout. I'm out. Peace.